Hello, folks. Welcome to your rhythms this week. We're continuing on our path of learning some new things. Make sure you have a sheet of paper out before you start. No need to cheat on this. This is only to help you. Get that sheet of paper out so you have your answers recorded and you're ready to go. Pause here, and I'll pick it back up when we're ready. All right. So if you remember from the last time, hopefully you've got a written down answer. If you don't have it written down, please do first. You cannot learn by not writing it down, okay? So we have, this would normally be a mashed potato back in 6th grade, but now we do a 1, E, and We learned that last week, so hopefully you remember that. Then 2 and 3 circled, or remember we use our Pac-Mans, 4. Then start over at 1 again for a new bar, 1, 2 and 3 go in the parentheses because that half note takes them all, and then 4 and. All right? Cool. Let's clap and count this one together. Make sure you're tapping your foot along with us, all right? And I want you to double check today to make sure on our mashed potato, pizza, that your foot's not trying to go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not trying to tap each one of the rhythms. Your foot stays steady with the beat. So that first bar, da-da-da-da-da-da, what you hear my finger snapping is actually what your foot is tapping. So make sure that your foot is tapping along with us. Here's your foot tap. We're going to clap and count. 1, 2, ready, and go. And 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Cool. So if your foot's tapping, it's going to help with these longer notes. If you don't tap your foot, it's really going to make it hard. We're going to try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1 E and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. And that last one being even is also important. Let's go on to number 2. Go ahead and pause here. A little bit of a refresher here of some stuff we haven't seen in a little bit. All right, so you have your answer written out. If you ever run into these problems, I keep telling you this, but it's really a great solution. Go to the end here. So you know this one's going to be beat 4, this one's going to be beat 3. You know this is 1 and. So it really only leaves a couple possibilities here, okay? But this is a 2, which we have circled or with our little guy around it, our little Pac-Mans. And then this last note, 8th note, is an and. So this is just like those 2 8th notes. And you should be getting that by this point. You should be kind of ready for that as a thing. Then we just learned this on the other one. 1 E and again. 2 and 3 circled 4. Let's clap and count this one together. Here's your foot tapping. Remember not to tap too many times. You just tap 1 per beat. 1, 2, clap and count. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 E and 2 and 3, 4. So also fitting that 1 E and is so important. All right. Let's go on to number 3. Tough one here. Good luck. All right, so you should have an answer written down. Once again, it's the only way to learn from your mistakes. So this first bar, 1, 2, and 3 E and 4 circled. And then I'll be honest, in the second bar, I tried to trick you. So let's see if you were tricked or not. This should be 1 circled. This should be 2 and 3 and. And you're like, well, it was just 3 E and over here. But this only has 1 line. It doesn't have this second line in here. So the 1 line, this is just 2 sets of pizzas that we stuck together to be friends, okay? So that's going to start happening more, and I want you to be prepared for that. So 1, 2, and 3, and then this is 4. So if you didn't have enough numbers here, that was kind of why, if you got stuck with this same kind of thing. So trying to teach you a lesson there. Hopefully you wrote it out and you learned from it. But let's perform this one, clapping and counting. Here's your foot tapping again. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, and 3, E and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now my bet is about half of you probably tapped into that beat 4. So let's make sure you're doing 3 E and stop. Get that hand away. 3 E and off, okay? So you don't mess that up. Let's try it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, and 3 E and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Cool. Now, hopefully you're doing pretty good on these. This last one is going to be on your own. I will tell you in the next video, you will need to have your instrument out ready to rock and roll, and make sure you're good to go on that, all right? So this one's on your own. Please fill it out. Be careful of the things that you learned in this lesson. Thanks.